With more data centers being proposed in south central Pennsylvania, state and federal authorities are looking at ways to regulate them to keep electricity prices down. Fox 43's James Corrigan tells us what those proposals are and how they could impact local communities.
Bipartisan concern over the impact of data centers is growing, both in communities like Conewago Township, York County, where a center is being proposed, and in the halls of Washington and Harrisburg by those who represent them.
There are more concrete local impacts that will be felt by municipalities from data center projects.
Robert Ruth and the National Resources Defense Council say this includes conservation of water along with electricity prices. Ruth says the amount of new power going onto the PJM grid is not even close to what data centers are using.
They're projecting an additional 40 gigawatts of electric demand by 2030. And at the same time, our grid operator is projecting to be adding less than 1 gigawatt of new supply each year.
Those concerns are shared by Governor Josh Shapiro along with the Trump administration, which drafted a compact between it and tech developers to pledge not to raise electricity prices through new data centers. Governor Shapiro unveiled his grid initiative during his budget speech to regulate the centers, which he told me is designed to keep data centers accountable and beneficial to communities.
If you want to build a data center here, you got to bring your own power and you've got to pay for your power. So you're not saddling the community with increased utility costs. 2, you got to be transparent with the community.
Whether the new regulations would change the conversation for municipalities is a different question. Ruth says for places like Conewago Township and scores of others, what is between the lines will be key for whether welcoming a data center would be worthwhile for a community.
If a new large load, a new data center, doesn't bring its own new clean power or storage, the inherent results are going to be increased air pollution, increased strain on the grid. It will be something we're watching over the course of this year.
James Corrigan, Fox 43 News.